There's a new warning out about both e-cigarettes and smoking this morning. Dr. Stanley Wang, he is with the Heart Hospital of Austin. He's going to explain to us what's going on here because there is this new warning. It's a dire warning from the Surgeon General. What did the Surgeon General say about e-cigarettes?
Well, first of all, they pointed out that e-cigarettes are very dangerous. There's a popular misconception that they're a lot safer than cigarettes, but they contain nicotine, which is just as dangerous as the nicotine in a traditional cigarette. And e-cigarettes have also been found to contain a lot of really dangerous chemicals. The flavorings, diacetyl, for example, formaldehyde, lead, all these things in the flavorings are very, very toxic to the lung.
You were saying that people think that because there's no burning going on, then it's okay.
Right.
What is the burning aspect?
So people think that not combusting, not burning a cigarette makes it a little safer because you're inhaling less of the burn fumes. But again, the chemicals contained therein are very dangerous to the heart, to the lungs, even to brain development. And the things that you breathe out, the vapor that you breathe out, still contains nicotine, so that's still secondhand smoke. And again, secondhand smoke kills over 100,000 people every year. That's as much as breast cancer.
Yeah, wow. Okay, we'll get to that secondhand smoke in a minute, but I got to tell you, I drive near UT a lot. And you can imagine, as I'm driving, I see several students walking and I guess they're going between classes. And so it's this younger population that thinks that this is okay. What is it about the e-cig? Is it cool? What's going on with it?
And that is exactly the focus of the Surgeon General's warning. So the way they're marketing e-cigarettes really targets adolescents, students of all ages. But if you look at the number of people who smoke e-cigarettes, 1 out of 6 students smokes e-cigarettes now. They're targeted to social media. 24 million kids are exposed to these kinds of advertisements. There are actually more kids smoking e-cigarettes now than traditional cigarettes.
Wow.
And it's not really due to a cutback in traditional cigarettes, it's due to a rise in e-cigarettes. So we're creating a whole new generation of nicotine addicts with this product.
Yeah, okay, and so I've heard people say as well, people who want to kick the habit of smoking traditional cigarettes say, oh, well, I can kind of ease off of that by using e-cigs, and then I can kind of get off of, you said that's a myth too.
Sort of. If you use it properly, there are some studies suggesting you can use e-cigarettes effectively to wean off a little bit, but the problem is it's not really being regulated in a way or used in a way that's effective. If you're going to use an e-cigarette to get off of a traditional cigarette, you really want to do it with a program that has a defined stop date, because without that, all you're doing is trading one poison for another.
Okay, and then cigarette smokers under the age of 50 we're back to the traditional, I guess, are 8 times more likely to have a heart attack than non-smokers. 8 times?
Right, it's a huge number. And what happens is when you smoke cigarettes, your blood vessels constrict. There's a lot of inflammation that causes plaques to form and clots to form, and any of those things can kill you instantly. They can form in your brain and cause a stroke and disable you. I mean, these are really serious problems.
Do you ever, I guess as patients come into your office, do you ever just think, why are we still pounding this message in 2016 when we know all the damage that it's done? Are we just talking about straight up addictions here?
Yes, this is absolutely an addiction, and you know, we never want to judge our patients. It's not the patient's fault in most cases. They're really addicted to a chemical that has been advertised, again, in a way that is designed to create addiction. We're targeting use. You know, if you used an e-cigarette to come off of smoking, why would you advertise to kids who don't smoke?
Yeah.
Why would you create a new generation of smokers?
Yeah.
So that's the main problem here.
Dr. Wang, thank you for joining us. For folks who need your help, how can they reach you?
They can go to austinheart.com or call our office 512-899-2028.
All right, Dr. Stanley Wang, thanks for joining us.
Thanks for having me.